Let's just do it. Let's just come up to stand and start to take it out. Come on, people. Do it like you mean it. I don't need glasses on the teeth. Shake it out. Oh my goodness. Honestly, when I'm not here, are you going to make Heather do it by herself?
Yeah.
Oh, please make them shake. Shaking is so important. It is how you get rid of that nervous, stressed energy in your system. All animals do it, so please do it. Everybody go. You don't have to do your class. I'm not here. But if she doesn't make you do it, just do it anyway. Go. Why do you think I'm always happy? I do this all the time. Come on. One more time. Go. Yay. All right. Shall we lie down? So, if you want to, you can bring your bricks into T position at the back of the mat, okay? So that you have the vertical brick in between the shoulder blades and the horizontal brick under your head. Leave a gap between the two so that your neck is not on it, okay? So you want to make sure your neck is not on the brick, but your shoulder blades are on either side. Is that comfortable? Yeah, cool. And then if you want to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop out wide, then go ahead and do that. If that feels horrible for your hips, please just find a comfortable position for your legs. Okay? And the hands can either be resting next to you with the palms up, or you can rest them onto your tummy. And then if you can close your eyes, please close your eyes. If you would rather keep them open, then keep your gaze soft, looking up towards the ceiling. Okay? And let's take a nice deep breath in through the nose, and a big sigh out through the mouth. And again, a deep breath in through the nose, and a big sigh again. One more time, nice deep breath in, and let it go. Then allow the breath to flow in and out freely and softly, and watch as the breath flows in. Watch as the breath flows out. And gently encourage the breath to be a little bit slower so that your in-breath is a little bit deeper and your out-breath is a little bit longer. Stay watching the breath. Okay? So as you breathe, the mind will want to wander away. Just keep bringing it back to the breath. Okay? So today we're working on the throat chakra. It's got a very nice name, Vishuddha chakra. Okay? And this is the energy center that is very much all about our voice, our ability to communicate and to take care of our own needs. The physical location is, of course, the throat. Okay? And the body parts that are usually considered to be related to the throat chakra would be the throat, the neck, the shoulders, the arms and hands, okay? As well as the esophagus, the mouth, the teeth, and the gum. As we practice today, like we've been in the last few weeks, we're going to be making a lot of noise. We're going to be chanting. We're going to be just, making noise. Okay? See how you feel when you do that. Okay? Are you able to join in and be heard? If not, what's holding you back? Okay. And so when this chakra is in balance, we're able to speak our truth. So the yogis believe, and when it's not in balance, then we become as if we have like a lump in our throat, we struggle to speak. Okay? So just watch how you feel today as we practice. Okay? Be mindful, watch and listen to your breath and your body, and express your poses, project your voice with honesty and integrity. Gosh, I wrote all that down a while back. So for now, let's start to engage the muscles of the pelvic floor. So as you breathe out, gently squeeze the pelvic floor in from the front, sides and back, and lift upwards. And as you breathe in, let them relax back down and widen as well. So breathing out, gently squeeze and lift, and breathing in, relax down. Okay? And just do a few more like that. If you can, as you squeeze and lift the pelvic floor, next time start to hug the ribs in towards the spine as well. And then as you breathe in, let the ribs go wide and relax the pelvic floor muscles back down. As you breathe out, squeeze, lift and hug the ribs in. And again, breathing in and relax. So on your next out breath, if you're lying on the bricks, roll to one side, move the bricks out, and then lie back down. And we're going to do a full body stretch. So extend the legs forward, and as you breathe in, reach your arms overhead. Point the toes forward and start to wriggle it out side to side. So you're stretching the right side a bit more than the left, and then the left side a bit more than the right. And do that a few times. And then once you've done that, both sides evenly, use your next out breath to bend the knees and hug them into the chest. If you want to, you can also lift your head up off the floor, tuck the chin down a little bit, and rock gently side to side, breathing into the space between your shoulder blades. And then if you've got your head off the floor, relax your head back down, and we're going to do a few hip circles here. Right? So you can push your knees apart and then circle them back together, or you can circle them together, I don't mind. And then go in the opposite direction a few times. And then inhale the arms and the legs up towards the ceiling and rotate the wrists and ankles a few times in one direction. And a few times in the opposite direction. Lovely. So let's bend out. Let me try that again. Lower our feet back to the mat. Soles of the feet together, knees bent again. Okay? We're going to interlace our fingers and have the first finger, the index fingers pointing forward. As we breathe in, reach your arms overhead, do a big stretch. As you breathe out, you're going to lift your head and shoulders, lift your feet, curl your tailbone, lift everything as you can up off the floor, reaching up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lower back down, and exhale, lift up again. Think about drawing your belly down before you lift, okay? Inhale and lower down. Exhale and curl up. Think about peeling your tailbone up as well. Inhale, lower. Exhale and curl up. Keep drawing the belly down every time you come up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, belly down and lift. Okay. So I want you to try, stop a second, I want you to try. When you breathe out, when you're curling up, breathe out a little bit first so that you can draw your belly in first, and then lift your head and shoulders and tailbone up. Does that make sense? Yeah? Keep the soles of the feet together and keep the knees out wide. Okay? Inhale, reach your arms away from you. Then exhale, draw the belly in and lift up, and then inhale, lower back down. Okay? And exhale, draw the belly in first and then lift up. So keep the knees bent. Okay? Inhale, lower down again. Exhale, draw the belly in and lift. Let's do it one more time. I know that's a lot of times already. Inhale, exhale, draw the belly down, lift up, hold it. Can you keep the belly drawing down? And breathe into the chest and the upper back. And maybe pulse up and down a few times. Lovely. And then lower down and do a full body stretch, reaching the arms and the legs away from each other. Get nice and long. Well done, everybody. We're going to do just a little bit more core. A little bit. I always say a little bit and then I make you do like 3 million more. But bear with me. So let's bend our knees again. Okay? And lift our feet up off the mat. And then you can extend the legs up towards the ceiling. You have your arms down alongside you for now. When you breathe out, pull the belly down, squeeze the legs together, and lift your bum, lift your spine off the mat, swing your legs over your head. Breathe in, lower down. Breathe out, draw the belly in and lift up again. And breathe in, lower down. Breathe out, draw the belly down and lift up. Now, if you feel that that's quite easy, you can take your arms to the floor overhead, so you don't have to use your arms, okay? And do exactly the same thing. So breathing out, draw the belly down, lift up, and then inhale, lower a little, exhale and lift up again, and inhale, lower a little, exhale and lift up. So feel free to keep your hands down by your side, okay? Or you can take them out of the way, it's all good. And just do a few more like that. Lovely, and then, I know. And then lower down and do a full body stretch. What do you like? big full body stretch, stretching the whole body out here. Lovely. And then we're going to do the twisting one. Okay, so we're going to bend our knees, okay, and have our feet off the mat, legs together, squeeze your inner thighs together for a moment. Take your hands underneath your head, okay, interlace the fingers and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw the belly down, lift your head and shoulders up, extend the left leg, twist to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, draw the belly down, extend the right leg, twist to the left. Inhale, so you're twisting to the bent knee. Inhale to center. Exhale, extend the left leg, twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, draw the belly down, twist to the left. Keep that going a few more times. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to check for yourself how you're feeling. Work truthfully. Can you speak your truth or act your truth? When it feels like you've had enough, well, you to just make sure you've done both sides and then just lower down, have a rest. Okay? If you feel like you can do more, then do more. Okay? Oh. Okay, all right. Make sure you've done both sides. Let's lower down because otherwise you'll be here all day. Do a big full body stretch again, reaching the arms and the legs away from each other. Get nice and long. Wriggle it out a little bit if you like. Okay. We're going to do bridge poses, stretch the front of the body out, but we're also going to be working our neck. So what we're going to do is when we breathe in, we're going to lift our right arm up with us and lift our spine up. Then we're going to breathe out, turn our head to the left. Then we're going to breathe in, stay there. Breathe out, slowly come down, and then turn our head to center and go back up. Does that make sense? But we'll swap arms each time, yeah? So bend your knees. Have your feet at least hip width apart, and have your ankles underneath your knees. So walk your feet a little close to your bum, but not so close your knees go too far forward, right? Then from here, we're going to breathe in, press into the feet, lift the spine, lift the right arm up. As you breathe out, turn your head to the left. Then stay there, take a deep breath in, pushing down into the feet. As you breathe out, keep your head where it is. Slowly bring your spine, bring your right arm slowly down to the floor. And then turn your head back to center. So bring everything down to the floor when you breathe out. Then when you're ready, we're going to breathe, guys, everything back to the floor. Yeah. So on that last breath, we're coming all the way down, arm and all. Yeah. So let's do the left side. We're going to breathe in, lift the spine, lift the left arm up behind you. Then as you breathe out, turn your head to the right. Take a breath in where you are. As you breathe out, keep your head where it is. Slowly bring your spine, bring your left arm all the way down. Then turn your head back to center. Inhale, go up, lift the spine, lift the right arm up. And as you exhale, turn your head to the left. Then inhale where you are. Exhale, slowly come down, leave your head where it is. And then once you're on the floor, turn your head back to center and inhale, go up, taking the left arm up. And exhale, turn your head to the right. Inhale there. Exhale, keep your head where it is, slowly bring your bum, bring your spine, bring your arm down. Then you're going to turn your head back to center. This time, inhale, go up, taking both arms up with you. As you exhale, drop the chin towards the chest a little bit. Then as you breathe in, bend the elbows out to about shoulder height. And as you breathe out, keep your chin tucked in, slowly come down one vertebra at a time. So bringing the top vertebra down first, tailbone down last. And then we're going to stay here, take our arms a little bit out to the sides, and let's just drop the knees side to side a few times to release the back. Okay. Just do it freely, breathe. And when you feel you're ready, bring the knees into the chest, and you're going to begin to roll up and down the spine or roll to one side to find your way up to sit. Wonderful. Shall we come on to our hands and knees? So there is a breath work that actually goes with the throat chakra. It's very attractive looking breath work, but we'll do it and have a good laugh. And you can laugh at me first because I will demo it. And bear this in mind, nobody can see you because everybody should be looking up at that third eye. If they're looking somewhere else, you can tell them off. Okay, if you lock eyes, you know that someone's not doing what they've been asked to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in, lift the chest like we normally do. When we breathe out, we're going to stick our tongue down to our chin and look up to the third eye and go round the spine at the same time. Isn't it lovely? Shall we do it? And then we'll reverse it, looking up to stick our tongue out. But let's start with this one. So as you breathe inside your heart, forward, look up. Stick your tongue out, round the spine. Take your eyes towards your third eye and roll. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Again, exhale. Go on, I want to hear you. Inhale, lift the spine, look up. Exhale. And then stay there. Take a breath into your upper back. Now as you exhale, lift your chest, stick your tongue out, look up to your third eye. Inhale, round the spine. And then again. One more. Fabulous. And then wriggle your spine in all directions. Make sure your neck gets movement. So you've got to move your head. Okay? So we're working on neck, our shoulders. Okay? Maybe roll the shoulders a few times while you're here. Wiggle your whole spine. Beautiful. And then I've forgotten what we're doing. Oh yeah. Okay. I haven't forgotten really. We're going to inhale, lift the right knee up off the floor, flex a foot, squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. Exhale, bring the knee towards your nose, push the earth away, drop your chin towards your chest. Inhale, take the knee back behind you, lift the chest, press the heel up. Exhale and round the spine, knee in. Inhale and take it back up again. Exhale and curl in. And then inhale, take it up one last time, and exhale, lower the knee down to the floor, and we'll do the other side. So inhale, lift the knee up. Exhale, draw the knee towards your nose, push the earth away. Inhale, send the heel back up towards the ceiling, squeeze into the midline. Exhale and round again. Inhale and lift up. Exhale and round. And then inhale, press up. Exhale, lower it down. Can you sit back comfortably onto your heels? If that's not possible, find a comfortable position and rotate the wrists out a few times. Are we okay? Very quiet, very serious. Have you got wildlife? Go the opposite direction a few times. Wildlife.
Who's just wandering across matters?
That's okay, as long as it doesn't come to my mind. Actually, I'm not that scared anymore. Right. Shall we tuck the toes under? And then sit back onto our heels again. Yeah. I know nobody likes this one. Take your right arm across the chest. Take your left arm underneath. Press that right arm across. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, turn your head over your right shoulder and make little circles into your right shoulder joint. And then inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, take the left arm across and the right arm under. And then press that arm across. Inhale here. Exhale over your shoulder, left shoulder, and make circles. Do you not like this one?
No, Becky likes it way there.
Oh, okay, I do. Lovely. And then release the arms and come back onto your hands and knees. We're going to go into downward dog. So take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, bottom back towards the heels, lift the knees up. Push your bum way back and up, and then extend the legs as much as it's comfortable without bringing your shoulders forward, and relax the neck and start to bend one knee and then the other a few times. So think about pressing back so your shoulders go back. That's it, okay? Beautiful. And then when you're ready, bend the knees a little bit, look forward, okay? And when you're ready to breathe out, step, jump, walk, float to the front of the mat. We're going to come into a standing forward bend, relaxing the neck completely. And you might want to grab hold of the opposite arms and press down into the crooks of the elbows. And then just gently sway the upper body a little bit side to side a few times. And then come to center, relax the hands and nod your head yes. Stay in your forward bend, nod your head yes. And then shake your head no. And then use your next out breath, push into the feet, draw the belly in and roll all the way up. And inhale, reach up. And exhaling, release. A little wiggle. Fabulous. Right, so we're going to do a bit of a sun salute, okay? When we get to downward dog, not the first one, but the second down dog, okay? I want you to do what feels nice. Okay, so a few options. You could go into downward dog and walk your dog like we just did. You could just rock side to side a few times because that feels quite nice. Okay? Or you could bend, come forward, go back. You could wriggle, you could do whatever you like in your down dog. I want you to do what feels nice for your body. And if being in downward dog feels horrendous for your shoulders today, lower your knees down into the tabletop position that we were in before, and you might want to do this. Yeah? We're good? Because you're speaking your truth on the mat also. Okay? So let's do it together. Standing nice and tall at the front of the mat. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up, lift the chest up. Exhale, draw the belly in and fold forward. Inhale, bring your hands onto your thighs, come up halfway. As you exhale, take your hands down, step back into downward dog. Okay? So press your bum back. Then we're going to inhale, bend the knees a little bit. As you exhale, push your thighs back and slowly come forward into plank pose. Inhale in your plank, drawing the belly in, don't let your legs sink, lift up. And then exhale, lower the knees down and maybe find your way all the way onto your tummy. You're just staying here, okay? And we're going to inhale, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, tuck the toes under, take yourself back into downward dog. And this is the dog where I want you to feel like you can do whatever that feels good for you right now, okay? Maybe you want to lift one arm up, circle it. Lift the other arm up and circle it. I don't know. Do what feels nice. Take a few breaths. Doing something that feels good. Okay. And then when you feel ready, inhale, bend the knees a little bit, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, walk to the front of the mat. Okay. Hands onto your thighs, inhale, coming up halfway. Exhale, push into the earth, roll the spine all the way up. And then inhale, lift up, lift the chest. Exhale and release. And again, a little wiggle. Are we okay? Was that a bit of fun? A bit of fun. Yeah. Right, so standing nice and tall, you might want to have your bricks with you now. Have the bricks at the front anyway, but actually I don't think we'll be using it just yet. We are going to lower the back knee to the floor. So if you feel that the floor is hard, when you've stepped back, you can flip the mat over and pad under the knee. Yeah? We're all good there, yeah? Cool. So standing tall. Inhale, reach up, lift the chest up. Exhale, draw the belly in, fold forward. Okay. We're going to inhale, step our left leg back. We're going to lower the left knee down, so feel free to flip the mat on the left side and pad under your knee. Okay. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, push into the earth, pull the belly up and lift up. Take your inhale, lift your arms up, can't talk. Exhale, take your hands behind your head, interlace the fingers. Now, I want you to think about hugging the front foot, back knee towards each other. Can you feel that? Just let it go for a moment. Notice how if you don't do that, everything just hangs. Now, hug in, feel the belly drawing in. Then keep that. Inhale, lift the throat up a little bit, elbows wide. Exhale, drop the chin towards the chest, bring the elbows together. Towards each other. Inhale, open the elbows, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, drop the chin and bring the elbows in. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Fabulous. And then inhale, come back up, reach the arms up. Exhale, take your hands down. We're going to breathe in, lift the back knee up. As we breathe out, step that back leg forward. Hands onto your thighs. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we're going to fold again into the forward bend. Then we're going to inhale, step our right leg back. Okay? So feel free to flip the mat on the right side over so you can pad under your right knee and lower that right knee down. Inhale, squeeze the inner thighs together, look forward. Exhale, push into the earth and round the spine to come up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, interlace the fingers again. Now hug the front foot, back knee towards each other. And then inhale, lengthen up, reach your heart up, lift your chin. Exhale, draw the belly in, drop the chin, elbows towards each other. Inhale, lift up again. Exhale and drop. One more, inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale and drop. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, lift the back knee up. Exhale, step forward to the front of the mat. Hands onto your thighs. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, push into the earth and come all the way up. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling, release. So, have a sip of water. Because the chanting is coming. Oh, how can I forget? It's hum. Yeah, this is perfect, isn't it? Throat chakra and sound hum. So we've done lum, vum, rum, yum, hum. Rum, eat, happy to sing. Right, shall we go again? So we're going to do similar, but we're not going to be moving up and down. We'll just open and chant, okay? So when you're ready, inhale and lift up. And as you exhale, draw the belly in and fold. Okay? We're going to inhale, step the left leg back, flip the mat over if you're padding, and then lower the left knee down. Okay? Inhale, squeeze the legs together, look a little forward. Exhale, push into the earth, pull the belly up and lift up. Now inhale, take your arms up, bring your palms together. Exhale, drop the prayer hands behind your head. Hug the front foot, back knee, and inhale, lift the chest, lift the chin. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum. Ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum. Inhale and reach up. As you exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, lift the back knee up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Reach your heart forward. Exhale, take the hands back down. And then inhale, step the right leg back, flip the mat over, and then lower your right knee down. Inhale, squeeze your inner thighs together. Exhale, push into the earth, pull the belly up and come up. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, the hands behind your head. Hug the front foot, back knee. Press your head back a little bit and then take a deep breath in. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Ha, ha, hum, 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 ha, hum. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, lift the back knee up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, the hands come up onto your thighs, reach your heart forward. Exhale, push into the earth and come all the way up. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling, release. Now just give your shoulders a little roll over. Are we okay? So there's another sound we're going to be making today. Okay? And it's not hum, but it's kind of close. It's ha. And it's fun. And it's going to be a bit challenging for your balance, but you know, if we fall over, we have a laugh. Don't just don't break anything, right? And don't fall into the camera.
Why look at me?
Standing nice and tall. Okay? We're going to soften the knees a little bit. Take your weight into your right foot. Step the left foot back and stay on the ball of the left foot. So if you think about not crossing your left foot behind the right, because that's going to make the balance even harder, okay? So take the left foot to the left, right foot to the right. Pull, I'm going to fall. Pull your back heel a little forward and feel your glutes working. Yeah, we're good? Inhale, reach your arms up, smile. Exhale, push down into your right foot and bring your left knee up, fist by your hips, and then go, ha! Yeah, now we're going to do it faster. Inhale, take the leg back, reach your arms up. Exhale, ha! Inhale, reach back. Exhale, ha! Inhale, I want to hear you. Exhale, ha! One more time. Inhale, Ha! And then take it back. Inhale, the arms go up. I forgot what I was doing really. And as you exhale, we're going to bring our hands down, maybe onto the bricks. Okay, maybe you want to turn your bricks up a little high. We're going to slide our hips back, work our front leg towards straight. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, fold over your right leg and gently sway the hips side to side. Just stretching that right leg out a little bit. So walk your hands a little closer to your back leg if you're struggling to straighten your front leg. Okay, that might help a little. You don't have to be perfectly straight, remember. Wonderful. And then from here, if you haven't got a brick, you might want one, but if you've got one already, just move one brick forward. A few inches in front of you. Now we're going to push down into our right foot and we're going to lift that left leg up behind us. Okay? And keep your left foot really active. If you feel you've got your balance, you can bring your hands to your heart. If you haven't, just keep your hands on the brick. But can you make that left foot really active? All 5 toes pointing to the floor. And imagine you're pushing that foot into the wall. And then inhale, slowly come up to stand, bringing that left leg with you. And then lower it down and give it a shake. Are we okay? Are we warm all of a sudden? Yeah, you okay? Hey?
Just gone to jelly now.
Yeah, remember, you don't have to hold it for as long as I ask you to. Come out anytime you need to, right? I'm not the boss of you. I'm just your little guide. Standing tall, talking rubbish. It's often the means of it. You're going to miss me talking rubbish, aren't you? But Heather can talk just as much rubbish. So we're going to ground into our left foot and slide the right leg straight back. Stay on the ball of the foot and pull that right heel forward. I keep forgetting to say, go easy. Right, we're ready for the next one. We'll do the first one slowly, okay? So inhale, reach up. As you exhale, push into your left foot. Bring your fist in, bring your right knee up and go, ha! Ha. Lovely. And then inhale, back. Exhale, ha! Inhale, back. Exhale, ha! Inhale, back. Exhale, ha! One more. Inhale, back. Exhale, ha! And then take it back. Deep breath in. I'm going to fall too. And as you exhale, come forward. Hands onto bricks, onto floor, all up to you. Slide your hips back. Okay. Again, if you struggle to straighten the legs, walk your hands a little closer to your back leg. That might help. And inhale, reach your heart forward towards the front of the mat. Then exhale, fold over your leg and gently sway your hips side to side. And then inhale, bend your front knee, okay, and move a brick forward. Okay? Doesn't matter which one. Push down into your left foot, lift your right leg up. And before you take your hands off your brick, think about looking underneath you a little bit, making sure all 5 of your right toes are pointing down and the right glutes are engaged up. If you want to push into both feet, bring your hands to your heart, if you want to. Okay? And then slowly, everybody inhale to come back up to stand, bringing that right knee with you if it wants to come, and then lower it down, shake it out, hips, yeah. Oh, yeah. How are you doing with them making the ha sound? Do you like it? I know, but it's great. Going the opposite direction a few times. I think did I forget to put my phone on airplane mode? So I'm now getting messages on the camera. Oh well, just don't anybody call me now. Right, so we're going to do something else, but we're going to be making sounds. I think sometimes, we find it's so hard to make sounds in front of other people. And we kind of don't want to talk to anyone and hide. So it's kind of nice to come into this space here and just go, let it out a little bit, right? It's fun, okay? So shall we turn to face that way? And step our feet wide. And just start making sure that your feet are parallel, okay? And we're going to turn, are you alright?
So parallel over your moment, so.
You're lining it up with the lines on the floor. Oh my gosh, she is like me. Right, we're going to turn first our right foot in. And we're going to turn our left foot to the front of the mat, just to be different. And then we're going to bend our left knee, okay? Wonderful. Inhale your arms up to shoulder height. Fabulous. And then as you exhale, stay here, hug the feet towards each other because I forgot. Now we're going to inhale, lean back, right arm down, left arm up. Exhale, come forward, left forearm down, right arm up. Inhale, lift back up, right arm down, left arm up. And then come forward again. One more time. Inhale, go back into reverse warrior. And exhale, come into side ankle pose. Now inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to take that right arm back towards your back leg and you're looking back at it and then down to the floor. And as you inhale, you're looking forward, taking the arm forward and then spinning it up. Exhale, looking back and down. Inhale, forward and up. One more. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. And then we're going to stay here. And we're going to take that right arm onto our right hip. Take our left hand somewhere below our left knee. Okay? And when you're ready, use your out breath. Start to work your left leg towards straight. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Okay? And we're going to inhale, spin the chest up, take the right arm up and look up at it. Exhale, wrap that right arm behind the back and turn just the head to look at your left foot. Inhale, spin your head back up, take the right arm up. Exhale, wrap it behind you and look at your left foot. One more time. Inhale, spin it up, look up. Exhale, wrap it behind you and look down. Then we're going to inhale here. Exhale, bend that left knee. Release the right arm. Inhale, lift all the way back up into warrior two. Exhale, straighten the leg. Release the arm down, spin your left foot in. We're just going to do it to the other side and then we're going to be making noise. Okay? We're going to turn our left foot in, right foot out, and then we're going to bend that right knee. So think about the weight in your feet. Okay? Are you collapsing onto the inner edge? Are you collapsing onto the outer edge? Can you ground into both sides evenly? Bring your arms up to shoulder height. Okay? Hug the feet in and inhale. Take your left arm down, right arm up, lean back. Exhale, right forearm down, left arm up and over. Inhale, push into the feet, come back up, left arm down, right arm up. Exhale, right forearm down, left arm up and over. One more time. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, take it down. And then we're going to inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to lower left hand back, looking back, and then down to the floor. Then inhale, forward and up, spinning the chest up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. One more time. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. And then hold it there. Deep breath in. As you exhale, left hand comes onto your hip, right hand comes below the knee. And when you're ready to breathe out next time, work your right leg towards straight. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight, okay? And you want to think about scooping your right sit bone under and spinning the chest up. We're going to inhale, take the left arm up, turn our head to look up. Exhale, wrap that arm behind our back, turn just the head to look down. Inhale, extend the arm up, look up. Exhale, wrap it behind your back and look down. Keep the chest up though. One more time. Inhale, turn your head up, look up. Exhale, wrap it behind and look down. And then we're going to inhale there. As you exhale, you're going to bend your right knee, release your top arm up. And inhale, lift all the way up into warrior two. And then straighten the legs. Release the hands. And you're going to turn so your right foot is pointing to the front corner to the corner of the mat. And left foot pointing to the other corner of the mat. And if you feel like your feet are too wide, heel toe yourself in a little bit, hands onto the hips. And you're going to practice bending the knees first, okay? So deep breath in. Exhale, stick your bum back a little bit. And then bend the knees and think about pressing the knees wide. Belly in, tailbone down. Yeah? Good? Okay, so let's come back up to stand. You've got options. You can hang out here and do inhale, exhale, like that. Or you can inhale and then exhale if that's better for your hips today, if you don't feel like hanging out for too long, okay? So you come up and then lower, yeah? We're going to make a lot of noise, so come with me. It's the same half sound. Okay? So when you're ready, if you want to, we're going to all have our legs straight. Inhale, go up. Now we're going to bend, and it's your choice if you stay bent or not. Exhale, ha! Inhale, arms up. Exhale, ha! Up, ha! Up, ha! Forward, ha! Forward, ha! Forward, ha! Forward, ha! Up, ha! Up, ha! Forward, ha! Forward, ha! Up, 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 ha! Are we okay? I've lost count, so I thought I'd bring you out for too long. Right, shall we turn the toes in? Slightly in, okay? So they're not all the way in, they're more kind of forward, but maybe a little bit in. And then have your hands onto your hips, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw the belly in and begin to fold forward. And your hands can stay on your hips. If they come to the floor, come to the floor, relax the neck. Okay? So be where it feels okay. You might want to have your hands on bricks, but just have your head relaxed. Have your knees soft if that feels better for you. Okay? And breathe here a moment. Maybe swaying side to side if it feels nice. The wider your legs are, the easier it is to go into a forward bend. But if you widen too much, you'll fall. So find somewhere in between. Wonderful. And when you're ready, use your next out breath, press into the feet, and slowly come all the way up. And you can heel toe your feet together, or you can jump and land with the knees bent, please. How are we doing? Are we okay? Had enough fun shouting? Clearing out any blockage in the throat chakra? Have a sip of water. So we're going to go into crow pose or squat. It's up to you. You don't have to crow it. You can just stay in the squat pose. If you want to crow, you crow it. And if you find the crow easy today, shout at me. I'll give you something else to do. I want you to miss me. Okay? So have your feet a little wide. Anybody struggle to squat today? Well, okay with our knees to squat today? Hips, knees, all good? Yeah. If it feels like too much, sit down, have your knees bent, feet wide. Okay? So turn your toes out, hands onto your hips, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, stick your bum back, and then bend the knees and keep pressing them out to the side. And if your heels, lift your heels if it's not a problem. If you can bring your elbows to your inner knees, do that. Okay? You know what, you can slide the bricks under your heels. That might be more comfortable. Press the elbows into the knees, and I want you to think about lifting the pelvic floor and the lower belly in and up, and then lift your chest up a little bit and slide your chin back. And then you can rock side to side. Fabulous. And then if you want to sit down for a moment, sit down. But if you're happy to try going into crow, slide your shoulders down to the inside of your knees and bring your hands a few inches, a good 6 inches in front of your feet, okay? We're going to squeeze the knees into the upper arms. So make sure your hands are shoulder width apart. And then you're going to lift up onto the balls of the feet. Keep squeezing the knees in, and you're going to rock forward. Keep looking forward. And then maybe you want to just do that rock back and forth a few times. But if you feel like you can go up into your crow, make sure you're stacking the elbows above the wrists and the feet will lift up. So you have to go a little bit more forward, Rebecca. Go a little more forward. Not with your, yeah, now rock forward more. A little more, now look forward. Yeah. There you go. Go on. So, Emma, you're just a little bit too close to your feet. So those of you who want to have a little rest, okay? So you want to have your hands a little more forward, and you want to squeeze in a lot and come a little more forward, okay? You might want to move that brick out of your way, or put your forehead on the brick, I don't mind. There you go. Right, so those of you who feel like crow is easy, lift up something gently. Keep going, a little more forward. Squeeze the elbows in. Yeah, there you go. There you go, well done. Fabulous. Are you happy with crow today? Okay, I'll give you something else next week. Crow's good? You happy with crow? Yeah? Excellent, that's wonderful. So come and sit down and rotate the wrist out a few times. Well done, you've got that. So now that you've got that, start to work on holding it first and then
Yeah.
bringing your feet together. Shall we just rotate the wrists out? And the other way. And then roll your shoulders back and down. And we're going to have a quick twist and we're going to do another pose and we're going to chant. We've not chanted as much, we've been shouting more than chanting today, but we'll get back to chanting. So let's bring our hands to our heart. Take a deep breath into the chest and the upper back, lengthen the spine. As you breathe out, draw the belly in and turn your chest to the right. Inhale there. And as you exhale, take your left hand down to the outside of your right knee and right hand to the floor behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And then breathe. You can rock it out a little bit if it feels nice for your spine. Gently turning in and out, a little micro movement. Wonderful. Nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, turn back to center, bringing your palms together. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the ribs in and spin your chest to the left. Inhale here. And exhale, right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. You can hold still or you can do a little gentle rocking of the spine. Wonderful. Deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center. So we're going to come onto our knees. Okay? And again, you might want to pad under your knees. And if you want to, then move back a little bit and flip the mat this way so that you can place both knees on your mat. Okay? And you might want to then, well, you might not, but if you want to join me, come and stand on your knees. And maybe take your bricks alongside your ankles. Okay? So you might not want to go that far, but just in case. Okay? And we're going to have our hands supporting the lower back. And you're standing straight up on your knees. You want your knees roughly in line with your hip joints, so not too wide. Okay? And then from here, we're going to scoop our tailbone under a little bit and keep the belly in. Start to lift the chest up, 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 and squeeze the elbows back. And if this feels like plenty for you, this is where you stay. If you want a little bit more, keep sending the hips forward and reaching your hands back for the bricks. And then keep the chest lifted, keep your chin wherever you feel most comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum. Ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum. When you bring yourself back, bring your head up last. Okay, so come on up on your in-breath. Right, so let me say it again. So if you're not going to take your hands down, keep your hands supporting your lower back, then at least there's something to keep you safe, yeah? Rotate the hips a few times, and go the other way a few times. We're going to do it again. Some of you might not need the bricks. You might just be able to reach back for your ankles, but watch that you don't do this. I'm going to turn a little bit sideways. Watch that you don't just kind of let everything go back like that. And then there's no back bend anymore. You want to send the hips forward and you're lifting the chest up out of the hips. Some of you might find you can untuck and go back. Do what feels good. The head, if your neck is sore, then keep it in a little bit. If your neck is happy, drop it back. But if you're dropping it back, you need to be able to breathe and hum. If you can't breathe and hum, you're not speaking your truth. Chop, chop. Hands supporting the back. So toes tucked or untucked, bricks or no bricks, it's all good. Okay? So let's scoop our tailbone under first. Okay? Now pull the belly in and start to lengthen from the tail all the way up to the heart, reaching your heart up, squeezing the elbows back behind you. And then if you want to reach back for the bricks, for the ankles, or for the soles of the feet, it's all good. And then take a deep breath in. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Ha, ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum. Ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum. Inhale there. When you come out, remember the head's the last thing to come up. So bring everything up first and then come onto your knees, up top knees, on your hands, knees. And do hip circles here. You alright?
It's because you didn't help.
Did you not hum? But did you drop your head back? Did you feel dizzy? Yeah. No, the opposite direction a few times. Yeah. And that's why humming is good. Not because it stops the dizziness, it stops you going back too far.
And there are far worse noises you can make in the air.
Right? Are we okay? Yeah? So I want to just one more pose, okay? And if you're, I'd like you to go to the, well, hold on. Some of you won't need to go to the wall because you know how to do a shoulder stand, which is that, okay? If you don't have to do a shoulder stand, you stay where you are and do a shoulder stand. If you're not sure, you can go to the wall or the radiator and get quite close, really close. And then you roll back and you can place your feet on it. And you can try lifting up and just be there. And you can take one leg up and then the other way. And then you lower, you roll towards. Yes? So either at the wall or on your mat, inside. If you're pregnant, you're not doing any of that. You're going to lie down and lift your bum, slide the brick under the sacrum for a moment. If that feels like it's too hard, just don't. Maybe put on your thing, the other one, wherever it's probably back. So if you want to kick up or slide the brick under your sacrum, that's fine too, but make sure it's under your sacrum, not your, so it's on the flat bony bit at the back of the pelvis. Okay. Lovely. Now those of you in your shoulder stand, can you please wriggle your elbows a little closer together behind you so that your chest is lifting up towards your chin. Now, key thing here is you don't want to sound like a Smurf. So if you talk to yourself and you end up sounding like a Smurf, can you press the head back into the floor, lift your chin away from your chest? Yeah, oh really? Can I hear you talk? Do you sound like a Smurf? Sound like a Smurf? Yes. Yeah, that's like a Smurf. Beautiful. When you come out, you're just going to take your legs a little bit behind you and then slowly tuck the chin in and slowly roll down. Okay? If you're on the bricks, just lower your feet down, lift your bum up, slide the brick out. And once you're down, just stay down for a moment. Just stay for a moment, let your spine be nice and settled for a moment. Okay? And we're going to end with a fish pose, but let everything just settle for a moment. Now, if you have neck pain, I want you to do the gentler fish, whereby you take your hands under your head and interlace the fingers, elbows go wide, and the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Okay? So like that is good. Or you're going to bend your knees, lift your bum up, take your hands underneath your back with the palms down and interlock your thumbs. And then wriggle your upper arms under your back as much as you can. Lower your bum down onto your hands and lock the thumbs if you like. Extend the legs, flex them. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, push down into your elbows, lift your shoulders off the floor and drop the crown of the head back. Okay? And then we're going to take a deep breath in. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum. Ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum, ha, hum. Take a breath in. And exhale, slide your head out and lower down. And just settle down a moment. Wriggle your arms out and then settle. Wonderful. Now bring your feet up off the mat, okay, and give yourself a hug. And maybe you want to bring your forehead up towards the knees, dropping the chin towards the chest for a moment. Fabulous. And then roll over to one side. Come on up. This is going to be speed pranayama. So the good news is today I thought, because it's the throat chakra, we've got to chant. We're not going to do the Loma breath. We'll do that next week. So I want us to do 3 humming breaths loudly, 3 humming breaths quietly, and then we're going to relax. Okay? And the mudra, the hand gesture we're working with, is called the Vishuddha mudra, and it is a bit rock star-like. So you bring the middle finger to the base of your thumb, and then you fold your thumb over the top. Yeah? Cool? Then relax the back of your hands down. Okay? and close your eyes, and I'll do the 3 loud hums with you. So let's take a nice deep breath in and out here a moment, just to settle, just to connect to our breath, to the present moment. And then let's breathe out completely. Take a deep breath in. Three silent ones in your own time. When you've completed the last one, just let the hands be relaxed and just breathe naturally here for a few breaths. Notice how you're feeling. And then breathing out next time, gently lower the chin to the chest, bring the eyes open, extend the legs out, give them a little shake, and find your way to lie down. And make yourself comfortable. I'm just going to turn off the lights, the big lights. So remember, if you feel like you need a bit of support under your head, just roll the back of the mat up. And if your hips are not happy or your lower back's not happy, you can always bend the knees, have your feet wide, knees together. Okay. So find where you are most comfortable. And then go ahead and close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose and hold the breath for a moment if you can. And then gather up any tension and let it go with a big sigh. So open your throat, open your mouth and go. And then allow the breath to flow in and out freely and softly. Let your throat be completely relaxed. You might want to just take your attention to your throat chakra, right in the center of the throat. And just allow that whole area to be really soft and open. And the color assigned to this chakra is blue. So if you want to, you can imagine the color blue. Just let your throat, your neck, your mouth, your jaw, your shoulders be completely soft and relaxed. And then let that softness spread all the way through your whole body. And then give yourself permission to have a little rest. I'll bring you out when it's time to come out. So relax, relax, relax. Staying still just for a few moments longer. Start to come back to the breath. Encourage your breath in to be a little deeper and your breath out to be a little longer. So again, letting the throat be wide open so that the breath can flow more freely. And as you breathe, as you encourage the breath to be more and more active, maybe take a moment to reflect. What was it like to sound out those sounds that we made today? Was it hard? Are you able to speak your truth? And the throat chakra and your sacral chakra are related, because if the sacral chakra is where our truth lives, where we know our truth, that sense of self. And if we aren't connected to ourself, then we can't really speak our truth. So, do you know who you are? Can you speak your truth? Let's take a deep breath of love and gratitude in and hold the breath for a moment. Allow love and gratitude to flow to every cell of your amazing being. And sigh love and gratitude out to all beings on earth. And start to make small movements like wriggling the fingers and toes, or maybe you want to do a big stretch already, reaching the arms and the legs away from each other. It's all good. Do what feels good. And when you're ready, bring the knees into the chest, wrap your arms across your legs, give yourself a really big cuddle, rocking gently side to side, turning your head side to side a few times just to release the neck. And then roll to one side, find your way up. And we'll do our one ode together to end the class. So sitting nice and tall, palms together, heart center. Take a deep breath in. And breathe. When you're ready to breathe out next time, bow your head to your heart. Thank yourself for being amazing. Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you.